office has leveled direct allegations against Eritrean government. The allegations are about what is happening in two districts contested by Tigray and Eritrea. Secondly, Johar is back after silence of a few days. He is back. He announced that a few hours ago. He has completed his book tour. Now it seems he'll be back in action. Johar, I think, is going to be faced with a very tough decision. Lastly, three landlocked countries have signed an agreement with a country which has access to sea, which has coast.
Democracy to Ethiopia, and that they will back any initiative that we will participate in order to realize the democratization of Ethiopia. That is one pressure and promise. The second came from the Sudanese government. While we were still in London, a person speaking on behalf of the Sudanese president, still president of Sudan, Umar al-Bashir, came to us and said, the president of Sudan wants you to participate in the transitional arrangement in Ethiopia. This is in the interest of Sudan. Third, and very importantly, the Eritrean leadership told us that it is in their interest that we participate in the transitional process. We were confronted with very enticing offers of cooperation if we want to pursue the course of democratization, and threats if we turn it down by all of these forces. Of course, there are two principal partners, the TPLF leading the EPRDF, and now the Ethiopian government and the OLF. In my opinion, we all failed. All four participants in the democratization undertaking failed. The Americans, number one, had very scanty knowledge about the Oromo, leave alone the OLF. And in not long after the transitional process started, I believe there are reasons to show that they had questions about the Oromo factor in Ethiopian politics. It's a new element for them. They did not know about it. And they were scared that there is a Muslim element within the Oromo population, while dealing with the Northerners, the typical Ethiopian image, a Christian country, TPLF coming from the north, EPLF coming from Eritrea. These are well-known, established images of the region. This is an ancient Christian society. They are comfortable dealing with that. The Oromo was an unknown element for the Americans, and in due course, they, I believe, opted to side with the known element, with the northern minority hierarchical structure that they believe is more suitable for Africa than democracy. Coming to the EPLF, with the EPLF, we have a long history. With Eritrean struggle, we have a long history. And therefore, whatever I say about Eritrea has to be prefaced with my admiration, with my respect, with my recognition of their contribution. We were not dealing with just one Eritrean front. We had many interlocutors within the Eritrean liberation struggle. The late Osman Salah Sabie was very supportive in many ways. gave us many tips on how to handle our foreign affairs, and supported us off and on in anything we approached him to provide us.
لومي إسرائيل حدا ترز بلا وصانع وسيناتو زلات وسيناتو زلا ولا قاعد مهجي تراعيت خنات حدا لوم فليز غوبرو مستي زنبره كونات دارغا مستزبون دارغا تدمصي نايت حزبن كل ملو لاعلس لزوصه لمي نتسرح صنحت نتسرح صنحت ابتي غداناتا تبايسنا ننحنا تبايلنا نساخت قوملو صنحت كتسرحلو صنحت عينتا كايدا اخير الله لومي ارتراو دارغا اتي ابتحتهم تغزيو كسرح زي سب كوينون انداوصه سلازخله دارغا كمزي تتقمنا ودينا انا ممعار مسكينا انا لهم زامنلو غزي بصحم دلون سطرح ديكورخام تهزب اسرائيل دارغاتي مكرافتينهم زمصو زبزح سلازخونو ابيا بحقيريه غير زبل هذا حساسبات سلازلو نبزحات ايرتراوانون بزح تسفاتات زهبو كفاد نيرو نتن كفاد نسون كانو خغدو بسنا سرعه سريع عملو مالتيو تا مسرح كام دادراهم تغدانات باس ناتهم نبرت حسين ان حركات قاتاتن ديرو نتحمق سنكا هيبم نتي غداي نتو خغبرو دلي غداي شو انت خونم منصف خونم مالي متى امنا نغبر لهنا زلو غرغر زبل مس خونم السرحو صرحي حفشاو راي تسرحو مساسيد مغانا نحنا بتاع زحز النغاريو تي خراي لما عندي ناي مزازمي لا تزلا ايرتراوان كاب اسرائيل كسغوغو حدا تيوم ناي منغستي دغافتي زبحارو كمون ناباس صنحو بفوليكا اباس صنحو بمولهم خدو تي ناي منغستي دغافتي زبحار زلوغا زبلو زلوغا انت عينت ملكتات يم وصدو حاسبهم مزلوي ابيهم خدو فيسبوك نفتش ديم كون زبرجنا حمود سب كاريبو ولا اسكال مدبي زلو ايفلتنا كن بزح زغله ارستلو حبشاو كن غداي توديو دارغا اسرائيلون بزح حنقو يلو زقب زصبيا منسيلو دارغا زلو يكونن مالت اسجي ويدي كستاي حدا نخيناو انداتربمنا خان سلازغنا قول بزح حنحزلكم دكيري نخينا بدي كستاينا لايك نغورك مختارات وخا
As a result, numerous guerrilla movements sprang up against Ethiopian rule, the predominant of which was the Muslim-oriented Eritrean Liberation Front, ELF, intending to establish an independent Arab Islamic state. Before long, as a result, numerous guerrilla movements sprang up against Ethiopian rule, the predominant of which was the Muslim-oriented Eritrean Liberation Front, ELF, intending to establish an independent Arab Islamic state. Before long, as a result, numerous guerrilla movements sprang up against Ethiopian rule, the predominant of which was the Muslim-oriented Eritrean Liberation Front, ELF, intending to establish an independent Arab Islamic state. Before long,
حماق جزي حماق عقات آمي أب شجرات نايت حبرة سب تخلو بوتنشال نايت سب عايسي دارجا هسيسوه بهالكار سابي نزي فلتو زجر من نجر أنا خنجرتها ناي فلسطين بعد ياسر عرفات فتحت بهالناتو مدد عبيت اوف كورس من نشريتهم تنسى السابق نشريتهم
انتهيت
إذا خافت تاريخ مخنياتو سابق نسيق عندي حقا زي نسوما بكويت كله يا قدامي تي اوبريشن زغورو انصار اسرائيل ايتي حيزلهم زخدن سي زي حاجه